Hi everyone, I'm going to share important tips and strategies that you can follow to ace your Infosys exam. So you all must be knowing that Infosys has started sending assessment information to the assessment for the assessment to the students, and maybe probably in upcoming days you guys must be having your Infosys exam. So make sure to watch the complete video. Right, it's a last minute video that will be helping out you to figure out the things like what is the tips that you can follow to do your best in the exam. Right, so let's start. So first of all, you must be knowing that if coming to the technical part, so we have pseudocode, right? In pseudocode, what is the thing? Probably as if I have done already many videos related to the pseudocode. Maybe it's Capgemini or Infosys. So the thing is that pseudocode is not a very different topic. It's just an output-based question. The only part is that now in pseudocode they are not following a particular programming language like a C, C++, Java, or anything. So language is not going to be a constraint for you. If you're aware of the important topics like as loops, recursion, function, or sometimes they do include data structure as well, like as stack, queue, right? So bitwise operator, they are very important. Bitwise operator. So if you are clear about these parts now, just a basic understanding is needed. You don't have to be a master of them. Basic understanding you have, you understand the operations that we do perform on the data structure like a stack, queue, and all. So you will be able to clear it. Now, one thing to mention in pseudocode part is that along with the accuracy you have to maintain speed as well. So in pseudocode, what these companies do generally, it's not applicable to Infosys only. They do include some extra statements which nowhere is going to affect your solution, which nowhere is going to affect your output. It just they have inserted extra operation to consume your time, right? So you have to figure out these kind of statements that you can ignore, that are redundant, that are superfluous. I have already done videos related to pseudocode where I've told you how to figure out these kind of statements. So it's not just you have got the question, you started solving it. First understand the question. Like if you're not understanding the question and just coming up for the solution, just started trying out the solution for the question, so probably you can invest more time that is needed. So first, it's always recommended that no matter which exam it is, first understand the question properly, have a look on the question properly, and then come up with the solution of the same, right? And be little attentive in recursion question, because in recursion there can be possibility of doing mistakes, right? So be attentive in recursion question. Also, if talking about the difficulty level of the same, so in pseudocode part, I would say the difficulty level is easy to medium only. So if you're having a basic understanding regarding the things that I just mentioned, you are gonna ace it. Right? So that's what the thing is. Coming to your verbal part, so verbal part, okay, coming to your verbal part, so sorry, verbal part is also easy only, right? So if you're having basic understanding that is needed, like a sentence correction, synonym, antonym, right, these kind of thing, if you're having a basic understanding for the same, you'll be able to figure it out. Also, don't leave any question, because there is no negative marking, so you don't have to leave any question. If suppose there's a shortage of time, mark any random answer, you can mark and proceed further. If implement the same on other questions as well, which you are not able to understand, which you are not able to come up with a solution. We know that if a particular question we are able to solve it or not. So if a question is there that you are thinking that okay, I won't be able to solve it, or it is taking too much time, mark any random answer and proceed further. Because if you are investing too much time for a question, it will affect the other questions as well, which you can do better. So make a note of that as well. So this was about this. For puzzle based questions, if I would say, so they are sort of tricky, right? So proper sense of humor is needed to figure them out, because yes, a proper pattern is there. Some questions are easy only, and some questions will be a kind of tricky. So maybe a case that you are not able to come up with the pattern that is getting followed, just mark a random answer and proceed further, because your main objective is to complete the whole paper and mark as many as correct answers you can. And in case you are not able to figure out the answer of a particular question, don't leave it blank, mark any random answer, random option I mean, and proceed further. So that's what one thing you can do, right? So overall, if I would say that uh, keep a target of 60%, 60 to 70%, to be on the safe side, 60 to 70 or 65 to 70. That makes, like, there is no proper I don't think that they have properly told us that what is the proper cutoff will be in from Infosys side. But to be on the safer side, keep a target in your mind that okay, I have to make 60 to 70% answers, 62%, 60 to 70% questions as correct, right? So that's what you can consider as a cutoff. क्योंकि जब एक आप क्राइटेरिया लेके चलते हो ना, then you have that goal, ठीक है कि I have to make these many questions as correct. And it's not like आप इससे ज्यादा क्राइटेरिया भी लेके चल सकते हो, but to be on the safer side, मतलब इतना तो कट ऑफ हो गई for sure, इतना तो कट ऑफ हो गई. And let me tell you one thing, that if you are able to clear the written part, because generally where students are getting eliminated is the written part, right? So for sure you can understand, you can just think that your selection is kind of confirmed in Infosys, because written is one thing, written is the section, written is the part where most of the students are getting eliminated. Next one is the interview round. So what I found is that interview is going to be easy only, and if you are doing the proper preparation, you'll be getting the time as well for the same. So if you are doing the proper preparation, you will be selected, right? And sometimes the technical interview is easy only, because like this time they are hiring a lot, so chances are very high. So abhi, for now, your target, what your target should be, your target should be on the written part, that how can I improve it. As if this is the last time, I won't ask you to solve any question. Don't do it. Those who are having the exam in some days, they can go for it. Otherwise, if you're having the exam like tomorrow or day after tomorrow or some other day, like it depends, I'm not sure, right? So revise the basic concepts, like go through the basic concept, whatever you have learned by now, उन सबको रिवाइज करो, रिवाइज ऑल ऑफ देम. कुछ नया मत सीखो, डोंट लर्न एनीथिंग न्यू कि आप कुछ नए कॉन्सेप्ट पे जंप कर रहे हो. जो भी आपको पुराना तैयार है, रिवाइज ऑल ऑफ देम. एक बार चाहो तो यू कैन take a mock of yourself, like give some questions to yourself, or and like even online as well, if you will search mock of pseudocode and all, like there are certain platforms, there are certain websites that do organize these kind of mock paper. So you can give it a try to them, so that you can analyze that where you are currently standing. Because like when you are solving a question without a time constraint, perhaps you'll be able to solve it. But when there's a time constraint, so that's what the challenging thing is, that in a time constraint, whether you are able to solve in a proper time, whether you are able to come up with a solution, so that's what the thing is, right? So make that kind of challenging environment for yourself, give the mock test and try to understand that where you are currently standing. If there is one or two, like there's a particular section where you have analyzed that you are not doing fine, some sort of improvement is needed, revise that particular section. Because this is you only, that like you yourself is going to figure out that okay, where I'm lacking, what is the part that I can brush upon, right? So if you're having the time, or try for these things, go for these things. Previous year questions are very very important. I've already told you, if you have done the complete preparation regarding the technical part, that is pseudocode, just solve them without seeing the solution. Solve them, then you can check your solution, okay, that you have done correct or not. And obviously basic understanding of all these things that I just mentioned is very very important. So yeah, this is from my side. I hope that you all will be doing great in the exam. So all the best from my side. And again, don't be that nervous, be relaxed, be patient. Like what happened is that whenever we are attending the exam and we are not able to solve the question, we become nervous, right? And this nervousness can affect your paper, this nervousness can affect other questions as well that you are going to solve. So agar ek question nahi aa raha hai, so that's not an issue. It's not important that you will be able to solve all the questions. So leave that question, proceed further. Leave that question by marking any random option and proceed further. Don't get nervous, right? So yeah, this is all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video, and all the best to all of you. I hope you are going to ace the sections, all the sections. So let's see all of you getting selected for the interview. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.